We've already seen the first batch of flagship smartphones being released this year. But what are the most important trends in early 2019? Hello everybody, this is JS Tech, and stay with me after this to see what are the most important takeaways from last week. The first most apparent and most unpleasant trend, I would say, this year have been the skyrocketing prices of the new models. Every new flagship that has been presented this year so far costs more compared to the last year's model. Let's take Samsung for an example. Last year when they launched the S9 model, the launching price was $720 and the S9 Plus costed $840. This year with the S10, the prices have been up to $899 for the S10 and $999 for the S10 Plus model. Even Xiaomi, that are well known for their budget-friendly prices, have upped the starting price of their new flagship, the Mi 9. Last year, the Mi 9 costed $420 at launch, and now this year the Mi 9 costs $515. Not to mention, of course, the crazy high prices of the new generation of foldable phones, which cost in excess of $2,000. Next, the foldable phones. Yes, they're finally here, and we're finally seeing some innovation on the smartphone front. Right now, of course, they look a bit ugly and the whole operation of opening and closing them seems a bit clunky, but we're seeing more and more examples of a foldable phone being presented by the major smartphone makers, so I guess this trend is here to stay, and also the technology will only get better with time. Samsung have presented their Galaxy Fold model, while Huawei presented their Mate X. They both offer a different look at the technology. Samsung has an outside screen and an inside folding screen, while Huawei have their screen on the outside of the device. Xiaomi have also been rumored to have their folding model almost ready as well. So we'll be seeing more and more foldable phones in the near future, and in fact, Oppo just joined in on the fun presenting their own foldable phone. At third, we have the under-the-screen fingerprint reader. Last year we only saw a few models sporting an under-the-screen fingerprint reader, but so far this year it looks like it's becoming a trend because both Xiaomi and Samsung have presented their new flagships using that technology. Yes, the technology is still in its early days, and the new readers are not as fast and as accurate compared to the old-fashioned ones, but it seems that more and more phones will be using the new technology this year, and it's probably gonna get better and better. Next, we have the 5G. The 5G is quickly becoming the new buzzword in the mobile industry. The 5G technology offers or promises superior internet speed, better call quality and better coverage. It also promises something called faster response time or latency as we all know it. The typical 3G network latency was 100 milliseconds. The 4G had it at 30 milliseconds, while 5G promises it to be as low as 1 millisecond. There's one small problem with 5G though. The 5G networks are still very rare and only a few countries have some coverage. The other problem is that at the moment only the most expensive phones have 5G capabilities, which only makes the technology harder to get for the everyday user. It's expected that the first truly commercially ready 5G networks will be available in 2020, and the widespread availability of the technology will be achieved by 2025. And at number 5 we have the camera count. Last year we saw the first phone sporting a triple camera on the back, then we saw the first phone carrying 4 cameras on the back. This year Nokia have killed it. Last week they presented their new model, the Nokia 9 Pure View, with its 5 cameras on the back. So, this was it for today's video, where we took a look at the top 5 smartphone trends in early 2019. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you like what I do, please support me by subscribing. And until next time, take care and bye bye.